Well, here is camp set up. I'm rocking out the Bushcraft Outfitters Mest tarp. That's the poncho rain tarp, or rain poncho tarp. Really like that. This is my Snug Pack stash of tarp. I got my Snug Pack Sleeka Force 35 bag. Of course, my Hidden Woodsman haversack, Mother Canteen, all that good jazz. This is just my stuff. You guys have seen it lots of times. Just doing a simple setup. I really like that UCO candle lantern that my mom got me. And of course, I'm letting my stove burn down. I wanted some tea with a little bit of nip in it, and I'm gonna put my expedition research, you can see it there, grill on top of my little stove, cook some brats. I thought it'd just be kind of funny and see how it works out. We'll see. Steve-O has his pup tent set up going on over here. It's a military pup tent setup. He's got that military intermediate cold weather bag back there. Really nice setup. He's been kind of itching to do it. We brought in wood tonight just because Steve had a bunch of wood he wanted to get rid of, and why not? So Steve-O's burning documentation. This is good. This is comfortable. This is what we need after a long week of work. And most of you guys know I'm coming back from having a damaged eye, so this is even better, because it's not going to stop me from coming out and enjoying this stuff. Absolutely love it. I'm going to get this brew on here in just a moment. Just love this little stove. This is the Firebox Nano. Got this one in titanium. What I was thinking about doing was just taking my expedition research and just setting it right on top there. I just do it like so. Now, I don't need to have it obviously for my heavy cover canteen, but it is kind of cool. It'll work. It'll get me a boil, and I'll get my brats on there here in a little bit. I left my buns in the car, and I'm not walking back to get them, so it's just going to be some brats and some jalapenos and some sauce. And I brought a little baggie of Doritos tonight because I'm living it up. I left the buns in the car because I'm a fool. See here, what else? Oh, yeah, I'll show you guys a little something here. So on the way out of work today, I was getting ready to walk out the door, and guy at work's like, "Hey, you want a meat stick?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want a meat stick," and he gave me a meat stick. So Derek, who I work with, works in our IT department. He gave me this, and Steve and I are gonna enjoy this tonight. It's Hickory Farm summer sausage. It's free summer sausage, right? So thanks, Derek. I know you watch the videos. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that. And we're gonna enjoy this tonight. So this little Expedition grill plate that I bought is kind of cool because it gives me a little bit of fudging room. I usually just use this on just open fire, like our fire pit over there, but with, you know, burning documents and stuff like that, I'm not going to cook my food on that. But the cool thing is I can feed the stove, still cook, and then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get my brats over here, and the whole area is warm. So, yeah, we'll see how it works out. Just another use for the Nano, again. I tell you, these things are the Swiss Army knives of stoves. Alright, tea water's a-bubbling. Put that in there. The reason why I put this Expedition grill plate there, so that way I could do some brats. Expedition Research on top of my Firebox Nano there. My brats are done, and I had said before I'm not going back to the car to get my buns, so I'm not going to use buns. Put a little bit of sauce on them. Got a little bit of sauce there. Got some jalapenos. Oh, bam! Boom, look at that one. Ooh, it's a little one. I got some jalapenos here and some Doritos. This is how it's going to be tonight. Gotta do the first bite rule. Be a shame if we didn't. Well, those peppers are good. Probably would have been better with the bun, but I'm not walking back. It's good. Real good. I ain't walking back, man. So we've eaten, and just kind of hanging out over here at the fire. And no, that's not like some weird garbage pile over there. That's actually Steve's wheelbarrow that we use to carry all this wood in. If I've mentioned that or not, or if it makes the edit, but here we are, chilling. You're still keeping your toes warm? Yep. Keeping my phone. Steve, are you gonna sleep with that up, or are you gonna drop that down when you go to sleep tonight? You're gonna leave it up, just the way it is? So we're gonna hang out here and sip on our brews and enjoy the heat of the fire before we climb into our sleep systems. Probably see it before we go to bed. We gotta go to bed. It's like almost 2 a.m. I gotta take kids to school. It looks all crazy and just insane, and then it's nice and calm. Oh yeah. A little cabin style fire here. It's doing marvelous. Marvelous, darling. Marvelous. So I'm taking my gloves and I'll be sticking them up here so I know where they are. And then this is my jacket. I love that it packs up like this and my jacket becomes my pillow. And I think that's great. For me, it keeps my stuff warm, my jacket warm. And you know, I put it on, it's nice and cozy and comfortable. It's not hanging out anywhere, it's not getting full of frost. It's obviously I'm not going to sleep in it, so this, for me, this works just great. I absolutely love this coat. Other than that, I'm going to strip down, take off my fleece, take these off. I've got my pajamas I'm going to put on. That's right, putting on the pajamas. well, cold weather sleeping gear, but I'm calling them jammies. Just laying here watching the fire. Got a beautiful view of the sky. Sitting in front of that fire for so long, it was so hot that I'm actually just super comfortable right now. I'm gonna hunker down in the sleeping bag and get a few hours of sleep. Didn't realize how late it was, and I have to get some kids to school, so. Say goodnight, Steve.
Good night, Steve.
Good night. I'm up. Good morning. It's 6:15. I stayed perfectly warm all night. I got no condensation in here. I got some ice up here. Nothing on me. I'm perfect. Yep. Get rest before I get a chill. Just pulled this off my fleece. It's still warm. Alright. Now I'm warm. I got really cold once I got out of my sleeping bag because it is cold out here. But, you know, had to do the morning business, had to go pee and stuff, so now that I'm awake and I'm up, pack up here real quick, and it is 6:30. It took me a little bit longer to get out of the sleeping bag just because my zipper got stuck. I like the sleeping bag, I hate the zipper. So we're going to see how long it takes us to take this down. Be right back. Alrighty, I am cleaned up and I am leaving Tickville. That was my spot. Steve-O is just about done here. He's going to kick our wood over to the side since we'll use it anyway. That's our fire pit. We're not too concerned about that. We'll come back out here anyway and reload it, clean it, fill it. That's what we do. So, alright, say bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
See you later, man. Make my way out of here. I'm just getting used to using my GoPro all over again, really. So I have two GoPro cameras, and I haven't really been using them a lot. I've been lazy and I've just been using my phone since my laptop was stolen. So I'm not sure how well that's coming out, but that right there is a beautiful sky to walk under. Alright, so I'm heading back to the car now. It's not a huge trek out of here, but it's long enough. I've got to get some kids to school. My wife does work, so she has some appointments with some clients early in the morning today. And, you know, I got to go out and hang out and play in the woods. It was fun. Chunky ice. But really, it really just kind of calms my soul coming out here and hanging out with my buddy, or even coming out with my kids and hanging out with them. Especially this go around, just because I had damaged my eye, and I was really concerned at first about getting back out into the woods. And like anything, you get knocked down, you get back up and get back on it. But yeah, it was painful. So this light that I have on my camera is super bright, and I'm walking in some crappy stuff, and I'm coming up to another tree line, and I'm not going to poke my eye out again. So I'll see you guys when I'm out of here. Alright everyone, well, I am heading home from Tickville. Had an awesome camp out. Really like the tarp setups. Possibly thinking about getting a larger tarp just because more options, and I really like the functionality of that messed rain poncho / tarp. It's awesome. It's good size for me to sleep underneath if, you know, something was to happen and I needed to sleep underneath the tarp. But I don't think it's something, I mean, it is going to be for now, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to be like using all the time for my shelter in the cooler weather, just because I would just purchase a bigger tarp. Thanks everyone for coming along with me and hanging out. I really appreciate it. It was a good time. It was fun. It's good to get outdoors. And we'll definitely see you guys in the next one. It'll be next week. I'm trying to do a video a week. So next week I will not be at Tickville. Next week I have a Midwest Bushcraft Gathering camp, not a show, at Indian Cave State Park. So that's Sherman, Nebraska? Schubert, Nebraska. It's about 100 miles away from me. And if any of you guys are thinking about going out there, I have the information on the Midwest Bushcraft Show Facebook page. So, you know, we're just going to go hang out, have some fun. I'm thinking about bringing my hot tent and sleeping on a cot. You know, I mean, we're not going to rough it by any means, but it's just going to be good people, probably some good food, good conversations. So, alright everybody, I will see you once again in the next one. Take care, and have a great day.